How many weeks has it been?
Just over 2 months.
Today I'm doing Hannah's hair. She's a longtime client and she does gorgeous 22-inch extensions, 2 rows, and also her color. So it's a full service today. As you heard her say, she kept these in for well over 2 months. I would say almost 3 months actually. So the growth was a lot, but the extensions actually held up really well. Nothing came out, no beads were lost. There was a little bit of matting at the root because she left it longer than the recommended time. So I had to go in and detangle it. So when I removed the beads, I first kind of separated any matting manually, and then I put detangler spray and carefully detangled her hair. There was no breakage or anything. It was just left on a little bit longer, and that was completely fine. So after detangling, we went in with the roots. And this was actually my first time doing her on-scalp bleach. I've never done it before. I graduated from hair school about 5-6 months ago. But I've been doing hair for 8 years, but I'm just getting into the world of color. And I was really excited to do her hair because I had never done it before. And I've never done this specific service before because Hannah's like one of the only clients we have that does an on-scalp bleach. Most people nowadays do like a balayage, a highlight. So I was really excited to try out this technique. So I decided to start from the back. We used 20 vol. And I was very careful with my application, trying not to overlap it. Also trying not to get all the way to her scalp. And I chose to kind of go back and forth between the left and the right side to make sure that the lift was overall even, because I didn't want to finish the right side and then start on the left and then the right's already processed faster. So I did back and forth to make sure I got an even lift. So after applying it to the back, I moved on to the front, and the color it lifted evenly, but I will admit that I made a mistake of not letting the lightener process for long enough. As you can see, it wasn't fully done, but with the bleach on, it seemed like it was ready. But after I toned it, you can tell like the roots are a little bit dark and a little bit warm, but that's besides the point. This is her new extension she bought. She likes to get brand new hair every time. She gets like half of a pack or a few bundles added in to keep the length. So I went in and just trimmed her ends a little bit. We do this every once in a while as well because we're her stylists that like maintain her hair and everything. So I like to keep her ends healthy. So if you've ever used blonde extensions before, you know that they are prone to breakage. So this is our brand Chloe collection, and it's actually really amazing quality. I've seen clients bring in hair over the years, and usually hair, if it's not amazing quality, it can lose up to 4 inches in 2 months. But in this, for our brand, she only lost about an inch of length after 2 months, which is pretty good considering that, like I said, it's platinum blonde. So it's unfortunate. Being a blonde is very expensive because the dark version of our hair does not lose that much length. I would say the dark version of our hair, you might lose an inch or two after a year, not after 2 months. So the blonde is definitely more fragile. So Hannah, like many of our other blonde clients, will buy a bundle or two every appointment or every other appointment just to maintain the 22 inches because she really likes it super long. So that's what Hannah does. But back to the color. I know it's not completely even. Hannah did come back later, 2 months later, because this video is a bit old. She's already been back. And the other stylist, the senior stylist, redid her color and fixed any warmth that I left. And it came out actually perfect last time. It was so gorgeous. So I will be doing her hair again in the future. And definitely I will be more patient with letting the lightener process all the way. As a newer stylist to color, it's an innocent mistake that we all make, but Hannah is so amazing and she really wasn't bothered at all. Another mistake I actually made was I forgot to tone her new extensions to be more platinum. As you can see here, the new extensions still have some of that warmth and yellow into it, and this is actually the lightest color in our brand Chloe collection, but these extensions simply need a purple shampoo to become platinum blonde. I just forgot to do that before installing the extensions, so that was another mistake. But by the time she goes home and washes it with purple shampoo, the color should be even. That was just something I forgot to do. So as a stylist, we're humans, we make mistakes. It happens. If Hannah had called and said, hey, actually I don't love the roots, I would have gladly fixed them for her, but I don't think she minded too much. So yeah, that's why I wanted to start up with this video, because even though it's not perfect and I can be a perfectionist when it comes to content, which is why, or just in general, I'm a perfectionist with my clients, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to social media, so I don't really want to post something that I don't think is perfect. I think that's a really amazing part of growth, and it's encouraging to people that are just starting out or that have been doing it. I know everybody makes mistakes, so I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect. I do aim for perfection and I get close often, but I make mistakes, right? So I just wanted to share this like honest experience with you. The client was happy. I was happy to have the experience, and I will be doing her hair again in the future and it'll come out amazing. So yeah, right now I'm just installing the extensions, sewing in 2 rows of braidless weft extensions. This method works really great for her. It allows her to get a lot of volume, and it should last for, again, another 2 months. So Hannah comes in super frequently. I love her hair though. I'm done with the installation. You can see at the end, it looks so gorgeous. 22-inch platinum blonde hair extensions are sure to turn heads. Thank you for watching, and follow us for more videos.